Indigenous tourism brings more than $1.6 billion into Canada each year, but COVID-19 forced it to a standstill. And now the Canadian government has said they will spend $16 million in support of the tourism sector. Here to tell us more is Keith Henry, the CEO of the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada. Good to talk to you today.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me on the show.
What does this money mean for the industry, and where will the money go?
Well, the $16 million will go directly into our, roughly about 600 businesses. It's been one of our calls to action to help combat COVID-19 impacts, to maintain our businesses and keep them alive. So we're pretty excited about this. This was a major announcement, and obviously we were very pleased that the government of Canada took these steps. The idea was to get some short-term cash into the business community to ensure that they can operationally survive and that we can rebuild post-COVID-19.
So at this point, what has been lost since the pandemic in terms of businesses and profit?
Well, we're just about to release a Conference Board of Canada today, and we've more accurately assessed the economic impact, and it's been substantial. We've lost about 69% of our revenues across the board, and so what that means is this year, at best, we believe we're going to see about $550 million in direct GDP progress. So it's a substantial hit. We could lose 700 plus businesses to bankruptcy, insolvency, or just a sentiment that they can't carry on. So that's why these grants and the financial options we've been advocating for our industry are so important.
Keith, you've said one of the best ways to fight racism is through tourism. How so?
Well, we're watching the world events unfold, obviously involved in Indigenous culture, myself as a Métis person, part of it is we need to learn together. And what Indigenous tourism businesses across this country do, whether it's cultural centers, culinary, accommodation, they allow people to start learning and live in each other's worlds. And, that's why we have seen Indigenous tourism grow so much. I think it's another great, important tool for the future of reconciliation. And I hope Canadians embrace it more and more to combat the very racial challenges we see in front of this entire country right now.
Keith, somebody watching right now saying, okay, what can I do to support Indigenous tourism this summer? What would you recommend?
Well, more than ever, Canadians have been our best customer, quite frankly, over the last number of years. But this year especially, we're calling on all Canadians, whether you're in a large urban center, in the north, and rural, remote. We really need your support. And we're about to launch a new website called destinationindigenous.ca. We're going to have a very accurate list of businesses that are going to be open through 2020. Part of what we've been doing is some businesses have chosen to close and some are going to reopen. And what I would say is look to that website or go to indgenoustourisim.ca. We really want Canadians to embrace and help us fight the challenges we have. Let's prove the economic forecast wrong, and I really hope Canadians will rally around us from coast to coast to coast.
Keith Henry, great to talk to you. Some great resources there. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.